The Comcast Network is proud to present the CN100 Game of the Week. Tonight, we're in Hinsdale on the campus of Hinsdale Central High School for this Class 3A Girls Super Sectional as the Montini Broncos take on the De La Salle Meteors. And the winner of tonight's game will head to Normal Friday afternoon in the state semis. Glad to have you with us. He's Cameron Smith. I'm Mark Kruger. And Cameron, an intriguing matchup tonight, to say the least. The Montini Broncos with the 10 straight sectional titles on one end of the spectrum, and then on the other end, you've got this De La Salle team coming off of its very first sectional title. And for these Meteors, these are some uncharted waters that they're swimming in here tonight.
Well, Mark, it's a very familiar position for the Montini Broncos. As you mentioned, their 10th time being in the Super Sectional Championship game, but it's the exact opposite for the De La Salle Meteors. But the one thing that both teams have in common, they have the opportunity to extend their chase for that state title.
Well, let's talk a little bit about these Montini Broncos. 4 starters back from last year's team that finished 3rd in state. Only 2 losses this year to Wheaton Warrenville South and to Whitney Young. This is a very balanced team, and Cameron, can they hit from behind the arc?
Yes, they can. They really can shoot the basketball. Now, in that win against Marshall, that was a very tough Marshall basketball team, but Montini just shot lights out in that basketball game. Now, they do a great job of scheduling tough opponents every year, and it's really prepared them for this point of the state tournament. Now, they overwhelm teams with their variety of scoring from multiple positions on the court, and they bring so much experience to the floor as well. Mark, Montini is the real deal.
As for these Meteors of De La Salle, well, they come into tonight's game riding a 7-game winning streak. And I tell you, this De La Salle team, coached by John Smith, his very first year of coaching them, 1 win away from heading downstate. A remarkable story.
Well, I think the best word to describe this season for John Smith and De La Salle is historic. They've done a great job of surprising a lot of people. Now, if they want to win this game tonight, they have to be able to extend possessions on the offensive end and limit the scoring opportunities for Montini. If they can do that, then we may have an upset tonight, Mark.
Well, the story here in the early going is the turnovers, as that 3 ball is good by Carlos.
Look at the ball fake. Fakes out Fletcher just a little bit just to free up some space, and it's money time after that.
Meteors have yet to score here in this second quarter, as that 3 ball by Stewart is way off the mark. But Stewart comes in and steals it, gives it to Hamilton, and Hamilton puts it in.
How about that pass from Alicia Stewart over to her big man, Chardonnay Hamilton, for the easy layup. These are the things that can allow the Meteors to have better life in this first half.
McHale swayed into the game, Herrera out for De La Salle.
13 turnovers in this first half for the Meteors, but they're still in this ball game, surprisingly. But with plays like that, they won't be in there for long. As we look at Kuykendall again, with the dribble penetration from Sarah Ross, and there's Kuykendall. Look at that laser pass over to her teammate to get Kuykendall an easy 2 points.
4 team fouls for De La Salle as Fletcher gets it. Fletcher goes to the left hand, yes, and the foul.
Look at this athleticism from Fletcher. Gets the deflection, and the pursuit of the basketball allows her to get to the rim, gets fouled, an opportunity for another point.
Torrance gets it back, however, blocked by Jakaitis. Broncos quickly the other way. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Kirstein takes it all the way and lays it in.
Look at this play, ladies and gentlemen. Change of pace, that's what you teach. She gets to the rim and finishes smoothly at the rim. Change of pace, burst of speed, and I'm just gonna beat everyone to the layup.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.